Buckle up, guys, because today we are diving into some serious gaming tech. You guys said you wanted more crazy tech products. Well, here we are with a doozy. This is the world's first 7.1.2 channel surround sound immersive speaker system specifically for gaming, or of course movie watching, and right from the comfort of your own chair. The Colo GCS has a futuristic design that features 11 independent speakers and overhead channels. There are 8 full range speakers, 2 wide range speakers, and a built-in subwoofer. You guys know how much I love a subwoofer. I once stuffed one into the back of my very first car, a Hyundai Excel, and that thing was shaking so much and nearly fell apart. Anyway, what I've loved about the Colo GCS is the immersive sound field where it lets you hear everything from enemy footsteps sneaking up, a distant helicopter overhead, the precise crack of bullets whistling past my ear, and that satisfying thump as I take out my opponents, or they take me out. Now, it was super easy to install on my gaming chair. It took me around 2 minutes. So firstly, we started with the headpiece right here. What we had to do was we just needed to loosen the strap, wrap it around the top of the head of the chair, and then tighten that securely. Next, we had to put the seatbelt straps in place. So they wrapped around the top of the chair, down and underneath the chair, and then back up and were secured through these little notches built in. Now, once that was tightened, I could then drop the speaker into place and tighten them with 2 screws. Once that was in, I could then plug in our extra speakers, which just slip into place, and then plug in all of our cables. One thing I found, however, is the included HDMI cable is not long enough for my liking. So we actually have no slack to the point where I could actually tape it down around the floor to go to the PC. It's actually hanging mid-air. So I need to be careful which way I actually spin my chair and how far out I push it from the desk. The GCS also has a swivel feature so you can adjust it to your liking. So it could swivel up to that far. However, you really want it surrounding your head. So try and make it as straight as possible according to your height when you're sitting in the chair. I found that straight is pretty perfect for me because my head is perfectly aligned with all of the speakers. If you're shorter, you may want to put it down a little further so it's kind of in line with your ear height. And obviously if you're taller, well, you can just put it up a bit further as well. Now, another positive with this is it's super space efficient. Means you don't need any more clutter on the desk. Get rid of those gaming speakers and this is all you need. In fact, it also has microphone jacks on the bottom. So you can have the cable coming from your PC to the rear of this and then plug your microphone in underneath the arms. There's one on either side. And so you don't even need your mic on the desk. So now I have an improved audio experience. I get a 360-degree field of sound through 11 speakers in just 0.5 square meters of space. That is insane. So there's 3 different mod modes to cater for the user's experience. So there is a universal mode, and you can toggle through them using the mod button. So universal is great for a balanced volume across all channels, which is ideal really for any listening scenario. The theater mode boosts center and front surround volume along with bass frequencies. And my personal favorite, FPS mode, reduces low frequency resonance and enhances footstep frequencies. This helps me with competitive shooters because it helps me to pinpoint locations of enemies' footsteps or gunshots. And let's be honest, I can use all the help I can get. Now let's get a bit technical for a second. The GCS features true overhead sound channels. This means that it creates a truly immersive experience without relying on room reflections. This offers a dynamic range that surpasses that of your traditional headphones and a higher sensitivity than conventional speakers. That means that it delivers a more captivating audio experience. These speakers use physical location information of sound in real environments to enable the speakers to determine and precisely simulate ambient sound effects, similar to the realistic sound positioning of Dolby Atmos. Now, there's various ways of connecting the GCS to different devices. Plenty of inputs. However, I'm using the PC, so it just goes from HDMI to the graphics card. You can go from HDMI to the motherboard as well. Or you could do a Bluetooth option, but if you use the Bluetooth option, it changes the speaker's surround sound to only a 2.1 channel. So to be honest, if you're gonna be buying something like this, I would utilize the HDMI features. But as I said, using the HDMI cord, it's a little bit of a pain because it sits in the air. So I need a longer one so that I could maybe tape it along the ground so no one trips over it and I can actually move the chair around a bit more. Now, as well as connecting via Bluetooth and via the HDMI to the PC, you can also hook up your PlayStation to this as well, or your Xbox. You can also hook up the TV and your PC at the same time because we've got the eARC HDMI port. So it kind of acts as like a sound bar, how you would connect that to the ARC connector on the TV. Now there is also a USB Type-C connection in there. However, you don't get anything out of it. It's only for upgrading the software and that is it. And of course, the other thing that we've touched on earlier is there is a PC mic extension. So you could actually have your mic cable from the PC to here, and then you can plug your mic in underneath both sides of the arms. Now to change the different input modes, all you have to do is press the GCS button. That'll change to eARC,
Bluetooth,
that'll change to Bluetooth,
HDMI in.
and then you've got HDMI in. I can hear someone. Ah! It's pretty fun. Lots of like, I could easily hear where someone was running by and where the shots were coming from. So that's kind of why you saw me like, was it that way? Was that? Oh no, it's that way. The more they shot, the easier it was to find people. The more they were walking around, the easier it was. Oh. Got him! Right, there's someone up in this town up here. I can hear the gunshots. I might cross the water. Oh, hang on. Someone right in front of me. I'll sneak up on him. Found him. Yes. It's quite an interesting experience kind of using the 7.1.2 surround sound because I'm running one way and then I'm reacting to the sound of gunshot because I can hear it coming out of my left ear. So then I know where an enemy is, and then out of this ear I can hear someone running out here. So it's kind of like just making you aware of where the enemy is, like where they're making sound from. So it's quite a cool experience, especially if you haven't experienced 7.1, well, this is 7.1.2, so it's a world first, right? And I believe that these speakers up here, they give you sound from above too. So it's just a really cool experience to be able to try out.
Yes.
Nothing about it was easy, I can tell you that. It was like nothing I expected. It was like everything.
Now, it's quite interesting in every mode that I did, even when I was listening to music, playing the games, or just, listening to a movie, the subwoofer at the back, you can set it to different levels. And what I'm finding is the vibration is also going through the chair. So you're kind of getting vibration on your back as well. So it's like an extra immersive experience, if I can explain it that way. Like your whole body is feeling it. I think that's pretty cool and unique, and it just kind of gets you deeper into what you're doing, which is pretty awesome. I haven't had this experience in quite a while. You know, it'd be awesome though, Amelia. Imagine putting this on that haptic feedback gaming chair that we got.
Oh, yes.
This thing going off with the haptic feedback chair.
Yeah.
That would be sick. Well, there you have it, guys. The Colo GCS is certainly very unique. It was amazing hearing the spatial awareness, especially above. That is something that you don't really experience, and that's why this is the world's first 7.1.2 surround sound system for gaming, movies, music, whatever you like. Not to mention it is a space saver. So I'm certainly impressed. Now, I wasn't given pricing information, which is unfortunate. So I don't know what to tell you there. However, what I will do is I'll leave a link down below if you guys are interested, because by the time this video is up, it should be out. So you guys will be able to make an informed decision there, whether you like it or not and whether it's for you. My only negatives is that I would like a longer HDMI cable. However, I can buy one of them for 10, 20 bucks. So it's not too much of an issue, but yeah, I would like that option. Also, there may be the requirement of you needing a HDMI splitter depending on how many devices you want to connect to the back of this. So you need to factor that in as well because it does not come with a HDMI splitter. However, if you are just connecting to your PC via HDMI and you want to connect to a TV via the eARC HDMI, you can already do that. However, comes with one HDMI cable, so you need to make sure you get yourself another as well. But apart from that, so immersive, guys. I really enjoyed the experience. I really love how the bass comes down the chair as well, so your back is feeling it. It's almost like a haptic feedback chair at the same time. It's pretty crazy. I like the level of control that you get with it, the customization, and let's just say I've never been able to kill 6 people in PUBG before. Yes, I am that bad, guys. Don't flame me in the comments. Anyway, thanks for watching, and we'll see you all in the next one.